Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Red Dawn. My name is Kiri, and today we're going to be doing our match preview and starting 11 prediction for our next Champions League match, which will be against Frankfurt in Germany. And kickoff time is about 5:30 a.m. Local time here in Adelaide. Now, I've just got the article from the Liverpool Football Club website, which I'll have a bit of a read through. So the Reds resumed their European campaign by travelling to Deutsche Bank Park for match day 3 of the league phase. So both Liverpool and Frankfurt have played each other in one tie previously in the 1972-73 UEFA Cup first round. I believe that was the Europa League. That's what the name was at the time. So it's the second tier European comp. So in those two matches, Liverpool won 2-0 at home and also drew 0-all away and went on to lift the trophy. So the Reds have faced faced German opponents, pardon me, 48 times overall to date, winning 26 and only losing 7. Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 14 matches with German sides, winning 11 and drawing 3 since a 4-2 loss at Bayer Leverkusen in 2002. So the stats show it. We are pretty good against German sides. With that being said, we are on a 4-match losing streak in all competitions. Recently, a 2-1 loss to rivals Man United. And that followed Premier League defeats to Crystal Palace and Chelsea. And ultimately losing 1-0 to Galatasaray in the Champions League as well. Arne Slot, he's now lost more games than he has won away from home in Europe, 9 matches in total. So he's on an unwanted record at the moment. It's bad enough we've lost 4 games in a row. The last time we did that, I believe that was in 2014. I can't remember what was the last time Liverpool lost five matches in a row in all competitions. So, but with that being said, Frankfurt, they're struggling. They're struggling as well. They're not in the best of form at the moment either. So, if I could get my notes up here somewhere, bear with me, guys. So obviously they've came off in their highest ever placement in the Bundesliga since the 91-92 season, but now they are currently 7th with 10 points after 7 match weeks, 3 fewer than they totaled in the same stage last term, and they absolutely got smashed by I think it was Atletico Madrid in the Champions League as well. So a lot to play for in this one. Also, Hugo Ekitike playing against his former side as well. So we'll see how we go there. But by all means, let's get into our starting 11 prediction. So a couple of admissions. Obviously, Allison still not available at goal, and Ryan Gravenberg, he will not be travelling with the squad due to an ankle concern. But by all means, let's get into the starting 11. So, mentioning no Allison, no surprises here. We're going with Georgi Mamadashvili at goal and our centre back partnerships of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Kanate. Now, I know I dropped Kanate in my last preview, starting 11 preview for the Man United game. But I thought Kanate, he played one of his better games. He was better defensively as well. And again, just not really much in the centre back department. So we're going to have to persist with both Van Dijk and Kanate at this moment. Now, in the fullback position, I am going with Jeremy Frimpong on the right-hand side and Andy Robertson on the left. Now, we know that Milos Kerkez is an energetic player. He's young as well, but he still has a bit of maturing to do. I thought terrible output from him against Man United, and he's gonna have to earn his spot on the left hand side, and that's why we're gonna have to go with Andy Robertson in this one as well. Into the midfield, as mentioned before, Ryan Gravenberch. He's not in the squad, and he most likely won't play in this match. So Curtis Jones is going to have to play in the defensive midfielder position, and pairing with him is going to be Dominic Soboslai. And in the number 10, Florian Wirtz. And I want to see Wirtz starting in the midfield from the get-go. We just can't put him on the bench. I know that we're not seeing the goals, we're not seeing the assists yet, but it's only shattering his confidence if we're not putting him from the start. He hasn't just been that bad at all. And I'm back, and I'm not giving up on him. I'm backing him. He's going to be a great player for us. It's just going to take time. Again, it's his first season in Premier League football, and I'm backing him in no matter what. Now, right, for our attackers on the wide areas, you probably know where I'm going to go with this one. But on the right-hand side, I'm picking Federico Chiesa. On the left is Hugo Ekitike, and our striker, Alexander Isak. So yes, I am dropping Mohamed Salah for this one. We all love Salah. He's a club legend, no doubt about it. We love the man, but at this moment, he's not playing up to standard. He hasn't scored any goals. He hasn't made any assists, and we just can't afford to have any liabilities on the pitch. Federico Chiesa, we know what he can do when he's on. I don't know why Slot doesn't play him or starts him. If I could get a stat somewhere, just bear with me. So in five starts for Liverpool, Federico Chiesa has got 9 goal assists. He made an assist in our recent matchup against Man United as well. So he's making things happen. He's doing things that what Salah hasn't done in a while. And I'm not hating on Mohamed Salah, but if you're not in form, you have to be dropped. As simple as that. And I'm sure Salah will turn it around. But at this moment, he's not in form. I don't know if it's if he's dealing with things off the pitch, but he's just not informed at the moment. Simples. And on the left-hand side, Hugo Ekitike. And again, I don't know why we're not playing both Ekitike and Alexander Isak at the same time. We saw what Ekitike did in the second half. He looked absolutely lively. You probably give him a full game. I guarantee you he'd get the ball in the back of the net. He was absolutely this close. And he's been one of our best attackers as well. And Alexander Isak, we know it's been an underwhelming start for him. But again, like Wirtz, just give him time. We know what he can do in the central forward position. But in all fairness, we're not getting the ball to him. So but let's just give him time. Let's give Ekitike a chance. Let's give Chiesa a chance. Let's not put Soboslai in the right back position in where he should not be playing. Jeremy Frimpong wasted on the bench as well. We just got to try different things because we're losing in the same sort of way. And yeah, we just got to change things up. So for my starting 11, So Georgie Mamadashvili at goal. Our back four are Jeremy Frimpong, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Andy Robertson. The midfield of Curtis Jones, Dominic Soboslai, Florian Wirtz, and our front three of Federico Chiesa, Hugo Ekitike, and Alexander Isak. And now for a result, I'm going to say 3-2 for Liverpool. I think I'm feeling confident that we could win this game. But with that being said, with our defensive errors, I do see us leaking a couple of goals, hence the score 3-2. But Frankfurt's own defensive fragilities, it could come back to haunt them. And while they may be able to find the back of the net, I think it's just difficult to see them keeping us at bay. So, and that's where I'm going to go from there. But what about you? What do you think? What is your starting 11 prediction? What is your what do you think Liverpool will win this game? Do you think Frankfurt will win? Do you think it'll be a draw? Drop in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give this a like and subscribe. My name is Kiri. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.